there isn't enough old guard for Bruce to lean back on anyway. And also, I'm not also going to discredit Stephanie being a head writer alongside Bruce and Vince for a short period of time and her actually being successful. Now, she had to also get past the barrier of Vince, where her ideas wasn't passed through because of she had a fucking hierarchy. She is the hierarchy now. So the things that Stephanie also would like to implement, maybe Stephanie does take the reins of the women's division. Maybe do Stephanie hit up Sasha like, hey girl, the witch is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never
Yeah.
know what that relationship is with that, you know, and the connectivity of Paul being back, Triple H, Paul Levesque, Triple H being back, being healthy, being capable to be back in effect, can now be able to be like, hey there, Bruce,
Nudge,
scoot
nudge,
over a little
nudge,
bit.
nudge. I got
Scoot
this
over
guy
a
in
little bit.
NXT. You know, he's kicking ass on here named
This
Braun
is my
Breaker.
vision.
This is
You
my
know, I
vision.
don't
Yeah.
have blockers to what my guys are now.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I mean? So at the
It could be
very,
more
very
of a collaborative effort rather than just saying, okay, Vince didn't like it for whatever
exactly,
reason. You know, yeah.
exactly. Now from what I understand, though, still there is still some creative things that's been going on. I'm in the dirt shit. I'm not really too big in it, but you know, LA Knight or Max Dupree has had some situations with the writing staff where he's pretty much damn near throwing scripts back in niggas' faces and be like, nah, nah, nah. Type shit. So,
Yo, fucking
yeah,
LA
yeah.
Knight, Max Dupree, or whatever you want to call your name.
Eli Drake,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yo, yes, throw that shit in their face if you don't want to do that shit.
So
Yeah.
with that being said, I think still like we're going to see some changes, but for the very foreseeable future, I do believe that Vince's imprint on the business will last as long as they allow it to last, right?
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Vince
And
if
I think
Vince had
go ahead. My
if
bad.
Vince had a vision for what he wanted going forward for the end of the year, things
Hmm.
that he wanted to still see in place, they will
They're gonna
carry
honor
it
that.
out
Yeah.
and then slowly start to drift away from that. I
That's
do believe.
exactly what I told my nephew. We was talk about it like the other night, and I was like, "Yo, it's gonna take some time before anything changes. It's gonna take some time, but in a year or two, we'll see that okay, the impacts kind of feel different." They said that Vince was out of touch. We're gonna be able to see if Vince really was out of touch, and if WWE can have a little bit of a spark, not be that cookie cutter. You know what you're gonna get every Monday and Friday, like that's how it's felt. And then they turned NXT, which was unpredictable in that, into the same kind of model, which was kind of like, man, so with Paul coming back, and being EVP, he did a great job with NXT when he was EVP and bringing in talent that I didn't think that was able to come, what I would never see on WWE TV, such as Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, and KO, getting people that we didn't know that Vince would not have ever seen, honestly, if he didn't bring these guys in. And then obviously William Regal's influence there, bringing in people like Gargano and them, and really and Mustache Mountain, and just really seeing scoping talent and really bringing in from the Indies and Evolve and wherever they come from, Japan, and saying, no, we're gonna sign this guy regardless of what the higher ups are thinking. You're in control now to bring in our new talent, and we saw it. They are the people we're seeing main event WrestleMania matches and KOs and the Seth Rollins. I'm not sure if now obviously I think some of them will get there no matter what, but with Triple H being an influence, obviously you don't want to forget about Dusty Rhodes when he was alive, his influence on these guys. They cultivated a space where I think
I mean, and when you talk about a collaborative effort, I'm sorry to cut you off, but when you talk about a collaborative effort, Sean and Paul worked really well together. Where I believe Paul developed the grand, like me and you say, hey, I do the grand thing, and you get the micro, you get the minuscule shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Sean is doing really. Look at the talent down there. The guys and girls are working.
yeah.
They're working. Sean is doing a really great job training them up, working on. We still get some issues here and there, but
Yeah.
they're still young. Let's
But
get
where's the
this
grand vision for like these guys, and
exactly,
putting
and
the angle? Like, I don't think
that's
we
what
get
Paul.
and I know
That's what
it's taboo to bring this guy up, but I don't think we get a Velveteen Dream without Paul. I don't think we get the way that he used that character with a Aleister Black. Like that storyline is so Triple H. I feel like, and